Vectors. Now, this is an important GCSE topic, and many students find vectors to be a little difficult, but I'm going to show you how we can answer some exam-style questions very easily. It's not difficult at all. So let's begin. We have this hexagon here, and we have two vectors OA and OB that have been labeled as vector A and vector B. Now, any vector, if they are in the same direction and they are of the same size, then the two vectors are equal. We are going to use this information later on, but first of all, let's start with question A. Write the vector AB in terms of A and B. Now, the vector AB is this. Now, you need to think about, like, if you need to go from A to B, how do you get from A to B? Now, you could take this route. You could go from A to O and then from O to B. So the vector AB is AO plus OB. And so now, because OA is equal to vector A, so AO, which is in the opposite direction, is going to be negative A. I hope that makes sense. And the vector OB is B. So the vector A to B is actually B minus A. Next, we have the line AB is extended to the point K, so that AB to BK is 1 to 2. So let's see what's happening here. Let me just erase that. So we are going to extend the line AB up to K. Now, the ratio says that AB to BK is 1 to 2. So that means if the length of AB is 1, the length of BK will be twice the length of AB, because that is the ratio given. So in this situation, we need to figure out the vector CK. So we need to think about how to go from C to K. Now C is right here. So if we need to go from C to K, we can take this route. We can go from C to B and then from B to K. That will give us the vector CK. So let's write that down. Vector CK is equal to CB plus BK. Now, how much is CB and how much is BK? That is something that we need to figure out now. Now, if you notice, the vector CB and the vector OA, these two are of the same size and they are parallel. They are in the same direction. So when two vectors are of the same size and they are in the same direction, they are parallel, then these two vectors are equal. So we can easily say that the vector CB is also A. And next, let us look at BK. Now BK happens to be twice the length of AB. So we already found the vector AB. So BK will be just twice of AB. So let us write that down very quickly. CB actually we're looking at first, is going to be equal to OA, and so that's equal to A. And then BK is twice of AB, so we'll put 2, and within brackets we'll put the value of AB. The vector AB is B minus A. So there we go. We have both CB and BK with us. So let's add them up. So that will give us our CK. So CB is A plus BK is twice of B minus A. And we have to give our answer in the simplest form. So let's try and simplify this. So if you remove the brackets, you have to multiply throughout by 2. 2b take away 2a. And so we have 2b, and a minus 2a is minus a. So this is our value of CK. CK is 2b minus a. Now let us take a look at this question. The first part is find AB. So again, if we need to go from A to B, we could go from A to O first and then from O to B. So AB will be equal to AO plus OB. And so we have OA. Now OA is twice A, 2A, but we need AO. So that is in the opposite direction. So AO must be negative 2A. Plus OB. OB is 3B. So we could write AB as 3B minus 2A. And then P is the point on AB such that this ratio. So let's see, we have a point P on AB. So let's say, oh, there's already a point B there, and the ratio happens to be 2 to 3. So the length of AP and the length of PB is in the ratio of 2 to 3. So if this is 2, then this is 3. So next, we need to show that OP is parallel to the vector A plus B. Now where is O? So we have O right here. So first we need to figure out the vector OP. All right, so what we could do is go from O to A and then A to P. That will give us our vector OP. So let's write that down. Vector OP is OA plus AP. Okay, so now we need to figure out AP first. Now AP happens to be 2, ratio 2, and PB happens to be in the ratio of 3. So if you think about AP, AP, this length, is 2/5, because the total is 5 parts. So out of 5 parts, 2 parts is AP. So AP will be 2/5 of A to B. All right, I hope that makes sense. You see, you have AB here, which is the full straight line, the whole vector. And because the ratio has been given as 2 to 3, so 2 parts out of 5 parts is AP. So if you understand this, and the rest is absolutely very easy. So because we have found out that AP, let's write that on the side here, that AP is 2/5 of AB. All right, so it's going to be 2/5 of what we have as our value of AB, which is from the previous question. Now AB we've found in part A is 3B minus 2A. So that is what we are going to write down here. So now this is our AP. And so now let us quickly find OP. OP happens to be OA plus AP. So OA was, I think it was 2A. Let me have a look. Yep. So OA was 2A plus AP. Now AP is that. All right, so now we just need to simplify this. All right, so 2/5 of 3 times B. Now let's do this separately. You have 2/5, and then you have 3B minus 2A. So if you want to multiply throughout and remove the brackets, then what's going to happen is that you need to do 2 times 3, that is 6, 6B over 5, and then 2/5 times 2, that will be 4A over 5. All right, so next, let's write that down. 6B over 5, take away 4A over 5. So then, so B, we just have one term with B, so that is all right, but we need to combine the two A's. So we have 2A take away 4/5 of A. And so think about doing this subtraction. 2 take away 4/5. How would you do this subtraction? You need to know how to subtract fractions. Let's think about 2 as 2 over 1. And so what we need to do is convert 2 over 1 into an equivalent fraction with the same denominator 5. So if we want to put a 5 in the denominator, what we are doing is we're multiplying by 5. So we need to multiply the numerator by 5 as well. So 2 by 1 becomes 10 over 5. And now that we have the same denominators, both 5, we can easily subtract the numerators, and that is going to give us 6 over 5. So what happened here is 6a over 5, and we already have 6b over 5. Now they're both 6/5, 6 over 5, so let us factor that out. 6 by 5 comes out, and we can put a plus b inside the bracket. So what we can see is OP, the vector OP, happens to be a scalar multiple of the vector a plus b. So that shows that OP is parallel to the vector a plus b. So what you can do is write that down in a sentence. All right. So we can write that down in a nice little sentence that OP is a scalar multiple of a plus b. So OP is parallel to vector a plus b. And that should be good enough to give you 3 marks for this question. I hope you guys understood that. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.